For this course. I've created a lot of courses, and this is going to be one that I've always been looking forward to making. I get a lot of questions about this topic, and I'm hoping to share some of what I do and how I stay motivated and on track in the upcoming lessons. I've always been very thankful and grateful for the opportunity to reach over 1 million students in my career. I've created a lot of web content and a lot of courses. I want to share what I've learned and how I keep going every day, working towards my goals. 20 years ago, I was working a job I didn't like, getting up every morning, hoping for a change, but somehow it was not coming. I want to wake up and be excited for the new day, for something new, something unexpected. I spent the day trying to get through the day. I knew something was bothering me, but I didn't know why I felt that way. I wanted to find the light at the end of the tunnel, but realized I was only waiting to find light, but I was sitting in that tunnel, waiting for that light to find me. So it got me thinking about how the philosophers of old used to break down the question into the simplest form. Where you get started, what's the starting point? Getting to the point. If I wanted to change, I knew I had to make it happen. It wasn't going to come to me. I was going to have to pursue it. I was going to have to get up and get going and going towards that direction that I wanted. I wasn't going to put up with this anymore. And that's how it works. What we put up with is what we end up with. And what are you willing to put up with? So back then, I decided I was interested in the internet, and I had gone into programming in the past. I decided to make a website in order to practice what I knew and what I liked to do. I knew I needed to promote it, so I bought some software for that website, and then I also figured others might be interested in the promotion, so I ended up offering it as a service for $1.50, where I would submit my client's website into the application and provide that service to clients. I didn't know where the people came from, and I didn't know how I started getting orders to this service. I was surprised, I was shocked, but I did it. And then I told some friends that I had made $4 on the internet. They laughed and they said, why would you waste all that time for a few dollars? But they didn't know what I knew. Inside I knew it wasn't about the money, it was about excitement, about doing something new, taking a step and finding something that I enjoyed doing. This was the change I needed, the push in the right direction. Thinking outside of the box. I had done something that I hadn't done before and even hadn't expected to be doing. It found me, and I learned a lot about computers, networks, operating systems, and making notes while I was learning. So I decided to do a screen capture of the way I update computers and how I use the software and what I needed to do in order to learn. Then I put those recordings on CDs, also on my website, and I started those, and that was another amazing experience. And that's what's led me to today, where I'm creating online courses, and just from that one simple action, it's led me to another journey, a complete different direction as to where I was originally. Now, 20 years later, I've developed hundreds of web applications, made hundreds of online games, taught over 1 million students, launched hundreds of courses, and reached hundreds of millions of people. And it all started by taking that chance, doing something different, a journey that might never have been if I hadn't taken that first step, that one fateful afternoon I decided to make a change. I often get asked, how do you do all of this? Where did you start? I wish I could do this as well. Well, you already know the answer. It's perseverance. Taking that step, taking that first step, and starting upon something new. I'm going to share what keeps me going and how I stay motivated in the hopes that it helps you make a change as well. Even if it's just a nudge in the right direction. You must be willing to make a change. Take a chance. Do something different. Take a risk. No waiting until tomorrow. Do it now. You never know where things might lead. To succeed, you must be willing to fail. That failure reveals those answers that you need in order to keep going. If you don't fail, you haven't tried. Finish what you start. See it through to the end and make the results, as you never know. Those results might surprise you. No more excuses, only actions will make a difference. Start now, don't wait till tomorrow. Habits can change your life. What we carry with us is who we are. You need to take risks. Be that person. Stand up right now, shout, I'm willing to make that change. And you will be ready to go. And you're already going to be letting go of that hesitation. And you've already taken that first step. All within your reach. All you have to do is want this, and you can make it happen. and I'm going to motivate you in the upcoming lessons and help you achieve those goals. One of the most important things when you want to achieve your goals is persistence. Don't give up, keep at it, and eventually you're going to achieve what you're looking out to do. You need to have a desire for something better. Repetition, making it a habit. Learn it well. Do it over and over again, and it'll become a habit. Change is good. Change is also going to be hard. You have to want to change. You know the reason why you're taking this. Be honest with yourself. Pain means growth. Reward yourself along the way. This will keep you on track. Are you willing to accept the sacrifices required to achieve your goals? We all have 24 hours in a day. The difference is how we choose to spend that time. Focus on your goals, set them, and you have to want to achieve them. They need to be achievable and moving towards a bigger goal at the end. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. When you set your mind to it, you can do anything. Knowing is not enough. We must be able to apply what we know in order to get results. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. So let's get started with the course in the next lesson.